It's the most beautiful. Shit. Shit. Jeez. I don't feel like I've ever noticed that it goes back up around, but it's supposed to. Is it? Okay, crap. I thought it was. Okay. Okay. Shit, was I supposed to drop down? Ah, I don't feel like I'm going the right way anymore. Stop chasing me! Ah. Fuck. It doesn't look familiar. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, beautiful. Awesome. Please. Where is he again? Almost. Is it actually? Shouldn't it tell me? Church of Fire.
Back to level 11. Wonderful. You're most welcome to any of my anemic little spells. Oh, did I not mention I'm a bluntstone? I don't even have a pebble's worth of power, so I'm afraid I can't help you decipher the scroll. I'm sorry I'm so useless. I truly am. Are you certain you're willing to give your glintstone key to me? My, oh my. Thank you. Thank you dearly. Now I can go back to the academy to resume my study of glintstone sorceries. And the very stars. Back to learn another. Why, of course. Thank you dearly. With your blessing, I will depart for the Academy of Freya Lucaria. Or perhaps one day you'll pay me a visit. Who knows? I may be a decorated sorcerer by then. Thank you. With your blessing, perhaps who knows?
Why isn't it working? Isn't that all you do? Is this one where you also have to wear a different helm, or why isn't it working? There we go. Whoa. See? Yay. Boom, bitch. I think that's all of them now. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 60. Wait, that's too many. Oh, the DLC too. Shit. 60, 65, 70. Please be 13 sorceries in the DLC. Oh my god. This is the worst number it could have been. Wait, I think I know I'm missing incantation.
Windows and head around to the right side to find a chest containing the Radagon icon, one of the legendary talismans. Next, we'll get the second Academy Glintstone key for Tops. Head over down onto the roof of the church, and nearby you can also find Sorcerer Azur's staff and the Shattering Crystal Sorcery. Return to Tops at the Church of Erith and give him one of the Glintstone keys. He'll be overjoyed and he'll get the erudition gesture as a reward. Finish up Tops' quest by going to the schoolhouse classroom in Rare Lucaria Academy. Head off the northwest exit and wrap around the corner to find Tops in his final location. You can pick up his bell bearing, Tops' barrier sorcery, and an Academy Glintstone staff. In addition, if you return to the Church of Erith after Tops has left, you'll find a scarab that drops the Tops' barrier ash 4 when defeated. And that's it for Tops' quest. Now we'll make our way through the rest of Rare Lucaria. Entering into the Grand Lodge. This requires a well. Take a look down to see what to say, but it sets things up nicely for the next video in the series. First, travel to the Third Church of America in Lingrave and head south to the Sea of the Riverway. Take a look down to see the river and then make your way over to Blythe's location, a short distance northeast of the Hallowhorn grounds, which is also where the map fragment is for this location. I suggest keeping an eye out for ghost glove wards along the way. They range from level.
Right. I guess I can just finish. What's up, dude? Oh. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. What the fuck? What is this? Oh, I don't know why, but okay, now I'm
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
damn those. Oh my god. I should have gone slower. That's it sucks to get it over it that quickly.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever. Upon my name is Rani the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Renala of the full moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth. Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew? Thou, is it thy wish to be born anew? To become a sweeting, reborn of my beloved egg? Be not alarmed, nor afeared. I would birth thee as a sweeting, fair and fine.
How do you actually get that? I don't remember.
Travel to the Third Church of America in Limgrave and head south to the Seopa Riverway. Take the lift down to Seopa River and then make your way over to Blythe's location, a short distance northeast of the Hallowtown grounds, which is also where
Been working. Just stick to the fucking guide. Don't do anything yourself. You'll fuck it up. I see him. Hey. No, don't follow me. You're gonna hurt him. Sons of bitches. You? Wow, you're good. You knew what I was doing. That's like intelligence. You're just supposed to be a video game. Psycho. Is he coming or not? Oh, good. I really wish you'd go under the foot, but it's fine. What's up, buddy?
Good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Notground right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celibus. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right?
Doing good, how are you?
Leave this place to me. If either of us learns anything... And if we reach a dead end, Celibus rarely gives a straight answer. First time. Leave this place to me. If either of us learns anything, we tell... And if we reach a dead end, Celibus rarely...
I'm assuming I'll go back to Celibus now, but... Right? That makes sense. Awesome sauce. Thank you for the favorite.
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you... Are we understood? I have enough of... Well, You're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
I don't feel like I've ever gotten that.
I've no time for idle. The only thing are we, and I have enough.
I'm afraid I'm gonna fuck something up.
This last part doesn't take place in Liurnia per se, but it sets things up nicely for the next video in this series. First, travel to the Third Church of America in Limgrave and head south to the Seoford Riverwell. There's summons in the game. City. People suggest prodding Celibus for additional information. Real quick, the level 3 Ghost Glove Ward is right near Blythe. Just take the nearby Spirit Spring to an elevated area and find the Ghost Glove Ward 3 behind a pillar. Next, go back to Celibus and ask about Nokron. This line of conversation will result in obtaining the Celibus's introduction key item. Take a letter to Selin in Waypoint Ruins to learn about Star Scourge Radahn. Afterwards, report back to Blythe with what you've learned.
Thanks for the favor.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson? Well, well. Celibus is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny. Our art draws upon the... But what is the nature of such power? Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life and houses its vitality, while glintstone contains residual life, and thus the vitality of the stars. It should not be forgotten that glintstone sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein, a fact lost on most sorcerers these days. Is that a scroll? Takes very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice. Your appetite for learning is impressive. You make me proud to have grown little legs so readily. You must have a fabulous teacher. You wish to continue then very well.
Why is he not here? Why is he not here? Yeah, there should be. Oh wait, is he over there? Why playing Pete?
Oh, a customer.
Nice.
Goodbye. So,
We're getting far down in his fucking stuff with friends. This one.
Ah, well met. What news? So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourse Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who's once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn now. You're coming too, right? To Radahn's festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang. You're coming too, right? I'll meet you at Redmane. The way ahead is pleasing.
This line of conversation will result in obtaining the Celibace's introduction key item. Afterwards, report back to Blythe with what you've learned. Blythe will ask you to meet him at Redmane Castle in Caelid for the Radahn Festival, which you will now be able to start. However, we are going to hold off on defeating Radahn until after completing Celibace's quest. At this point, if you'd like, you can go speak with Eugene near Caria Manor to learn more about Blythe and Malthron Eternal City, but it isn't a requirement for anything. Finishing things up, return to Round Table Hold. Since you've now collected 2 of the Great Runes, speaking to Finger Reader Endia will advance the main story of Blythe, and will also unlock your 3rd slot for Forbidden Talismans. Next, find Thea and agree to help. A new dialogue option should appear, may I ask a favor, which will get you the Weather Dagger key item. You'll need to give Dee a dagger, which will result in his
And did that right? Oh, I guess I did. What's up, bitch?
I had my doubts, but my, look at you. Only once before have I seen 2 great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect, as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell. Now, go forth. Become Elden Lord. Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its vision. A god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned in the Erd Tree. A grim punishment for shattering the Order, despite her godhood. The fingers speak.
Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence. But even in shackles, she remains a god and the vision's vessel. Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The fingers have willed it so.
Now you may go. Now go forth.
Ah, well then. There's something I should mention to you as well. I'm thinking of leaving the Round Table Hold. Do you know of the noble Gold Mask? Though he was but a tarnished, living outside the lands between, he was a great scholar, who foresaw the coming guidance of grace. And now, I hear he has come to the lands between alone, to contemplate the Golden Order. I wish nothing more than to seek his instruction, and perhaps even help him in his research. May the gold... Further study... I can happily spare the time, and applaud your enthusiasm. May the Golden Order shine through you.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? The blessing is still aflame in your breast, dear. Would you like to be held? Regardless? Now, come closer. You are so very warm. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them? A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind. I'd like you to find the owner of the dagger I gave you, and return it to them. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. I'd like you to... It's a very... Then good day to you, my dear. I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to...
Ah, hello there. What can I do for you? Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work, bringing this to me. Did you need something else?
On his death, that being said, there's really nothing else to do with him. So, give D the dagger, reload the game, then head down the hallway near Hugh to find a newly opened room. Inside, you'll find Thea standing over the body of T. Hunter of the Dead. Pick up the twinned Almost Security's body and make sure to hold on to it. Don't sell any pieces of it, as the entire set of armor will be required to fully complete Thea's questline. Speak with Thea's dialogue here, and she'll move on to her next and final location, which we will get to in due time. And that's about it for this episode. If you're still having trouble with getting the name again, you can reach out in the comment section where I'll do my best to help. I also recommend checking the comment I have pinned, as I'll be updating you with information about specific.
Did you need something else?
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Via, deathbed companion, hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
So when do you do? You know, the next video in the series.
The big problems people are having and potential solutions. There are a lot of loose ends right now when it comes to quests that we've started or done parts of in Liurnia. Part 3 in this series will get into the most complicated part of This Elden series covers how to do all quests and missable content in order so that all choices and rewards will be available. For best results, you'll want to follow this series from the start of part 1. There will be spoilers in the form and constantly consistent as it appears now not in person. It only requires a bait of 12 to cast, which any character base besides the prisoner can achieve by the Fingers Heirloom Talisman, which we got in part 2. You'll also need a seal to cast the incantation, and the hallmark seal we got from Durant in part 1 is perfect. At the end of part 2, we had just initiated the Radon Festival, and I said we were going to hold off on doing that until after Salvus' quest. Well, there's been a change in plans, and the next step of our journey is in Caelid, but don't worry, we'll still be able to complete Salvus' quest. First things first, if you haven't defeated the Anastasia Tarnished Invader at Smoldering Church, go ahead and do that now. You'll get the Sacred Scorpion Charm Talisman for defeating her. Venture southeast into Caelid, picking up the map fragment for the southern name of the Swamping, and if you followed my advice at the start of part 2 and defeated Grail, the enormous dragon near Fort Barrow, you can make a quick stop at the Cathedral of Dragon Communion to get the Grail's roll legendary incantation in exchange for 3 dragons. In any case, travel northeast to Gowry's shack, where a new NPC, Gowry, will die. Be careful not to get the attention of the Caleb dog outside, as it can inadvertently hit Gowry. Hear his request, and Gowry will ask to locate an unalloyed gold needle in the swamps of Aeonia. This is the start of Millicent's questline in NPC, which we have yet to meet. There is one other curious interaction. If you attack Gowry at this point, you will turn into a pest upon death. When you reload the game, you will be back alive as well. At a later point in Millicent's questline, Gowry will stay dead if he dies, but not for now. Make your way west to discover the inner Aeonia Site of Grace. Head a short distance to the southwest if you want to face off with Millicent as an invader, and this must be done before giving the unalloyed gold needle to Millicent. Whether or not you do this has no effect on Millicent's questline, and all you get for defeating Millicent here are some runes and a sacramental bug, so you won't be missing out on the rewards if you decide not to do this. As a quick aside, if you see the alternate character label on the top right of the screen, it just indicates that the gameplay being shown is from a different character than the main one that I'm using for this walkthrough series. You should also take note of the Stellar Crystal Tunnel to the north of the inner Aeonia Grace. It might be a bit too challenging at the moment. However, once you've gotten strong enough, it's a great place to get level 5 smithing stones and level 4 somber smithing stones. In addition, the Falling Star Beast boss at the end drops the Somber Stone Miner's Bell Bearing 1, along with 5 level 7 smithing stones and a level 6 somber smithing stone. The main objective here is to be the commander of Moon, located in a clearing a short distance to the southeast of the inner Aeonia Grace. You can summon Pollyanna, adopted daughter, to assist in the fight against Commander O'Neill. However, there is also a great cheese tactic. Just kite Commander O'Neill into the Scarlet Rock geysers near the inner Aeonia Grace, and they will take care of him in short order. As long as you don't summon one, along with and Gowry will ask to locate an unalloyed gold needle in the swamps of Aeonia. This is the start of Millicent's questline in NPC, which we have yet to meet. There is one other curious interaction. If you attack Gowry, he dies, but not for now. Make your way west and discover the inner Aeonia Site of Grace. Head a short distance to the southwest if you want to face off with Millicent as an invader. And
better. Oof. Yes. So there's another.
pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gary, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret. I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia. Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you? I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent. You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness. The rotting sickness. When the Erd tree flourished, even the demigods could not stave off its effects, despite their nigh godhood. But Millicent's suffering can be ameliorated. For this, you are to find a certain needle. Seek the deep, scarlet swamp of Aeonia outside Celia's bounds. The needle, made from unalloyed gold, is lost somewhere there.
How come it doesn't say to go to visit Millicent? Hey, that's me. Am I streaming? I forgot that. My God. Hey, that's me. Oh my God. Am I streaming? I forgot. My God. Oh my God, my voice is awful. I already knew that, but thanks for reminding me. Thanks.
Gary, at this point, he will turn into a pest upon death. When you reload the game, he will be back alive and well. At a later point in Millicent's questline, Gary will stay dead if he dies, but not for now. Make your way west and discover the inner Aeonia site of grace. Head a short distance to the southwest if you want to face off with Millicent as an invader. And this must be done before giving the unalloyed gold needle to Millicent. Whether or not you do this has no effect on Millicent's questline, and all you get for defeating Millicent here are some runes and a sacramental bud, so you won't be missing out on any unique rewards if you decide not to do this. As a quick aside, if you see the alternate character label on the top right of the screen, it just indicates that the gameplay being shown is from a different character than the main one that I'm using for this walkthrough series. You should also take note of the Celia Crystal Tunnel to the north of the inner Aeonia Grace. It might be a bit too challenging at the moment. It's the Somberstone Miner's Bell Bearing, short distance to the southeast of the inner Aeonia Grace. You can summon Pollyanna, adopted daughter, to assist in the fight against Commander O'Neill. However, there is also a great cheese tactic. Just head Commander O'Neill into the Scarlet Rock geysers near the inner Aeonia Grace, and they will take care of him in short order. As long as you don't summon any NPCs or companions, you can stay on your mount to avoid Scarlet Rock buildup. O'Neill drops the Commander Standard and unalloyed gold needle when defeated. Bring the needle back to Gallery and you'll get the note on Celia's secret, which tells how to open the magic seals throughout the town of Celia. Before doing that, reload the game and speak with Gallery again to get the repaired unalloyed gold needle. Next, we'll open the seals around Celia by lighting the flames at the tops of the 3 candle towers. I found the best starting point to be near an Erd tree sapling, where you can also get a golden seed. From there, it's a relatively short and straight path riding across rooftop. Return to the Earth. Find Millicent in a state of deterioration. Make your way through the now opened seal to the Celia backstreets. Head up along the path and travel a short distance south to reach the Church of the Plague.
How is anyone ever going to notice that? It's crazy. Who is that?
You found the unalloyed gold needle. As promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on. It's yours. Now let me have a look at the needle. Well, this is a marvel indeed. The work of a true artisan. A meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it? Can you give me as well made as it... I have awaited your return. The needle is repaired. Now it will forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind. Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god. A wretched fate, indeed. The poor... find it peculiar that I would show such concern for the girl? Well, I'm the one that found her, a mere babe in the swamp of Aeonia. She is one of my dear daughters. But the rotting sickness erodes one's memory. I doubt that she remembers the first thing about me. Oh, I must be getting old. I didn't always worry so much. Now, all you need to do is deliver the needle to Millicent. She's convalescing in the church atop the cliff just beyond Celia. Do so, and you shall receive a handsome recompense, of course. Now, all you need to do is...
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse, not to be meddled with by man. You ask that I stab myself with the needle to quell the scarlet rot. But how? Never mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind averting your eyes for a moment? Well, that was easier than expected. But why do I feel so... I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is. I'm considering leaving. On a journey, with the needle buried in my flesh. I've started to recall, but dimly, my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again. I'm considering with the needle, my destiny.
Isn't he supposed to be?
Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit, hoping to find someone here, but I've only found emptiness. Perhaps, before my departure, I needed someone to say farewell to. Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Well, never mind. I must.
Sitting at the second race. Speak with Millicent again to get the prosthesis wearer's heirloom talisman. Go through all the rest of her dialogue, then reload the game again, and she should be gone. Carefully make your way back down to Gowry's shack, where you'll now find Millicent instead of Gowry. Speak through all of her dialogue, reload the game, and she will be gone. Gowry will be back with new dialogue along with a few spells available for purchase, including the surprisingly effective Night Meeting's Mist. Next, we'll make a quick stop at Port Vera for Radagon's Source Seal, a great legendary talisman. The risk of death at the port is high, so you might want to spend any rooms you have before continuing, just in case. Enter the port and weave through the bottom floor, quickly locating and climbing the ladder to the upper level. You might as well grab the right top of the Dectus medallion at the top of the ladder before proceeding. On the roof below, find the pit with a ladder poking out and drop in.
What if I did that already?
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to Millicent. Now she too can begin her journey and stare her fate straight in the eye. You've been a saint through and through. As thanks, I vow to impart to you my knowledge of the lost sorceries of the Celians, descendants of the Eternal. Oh, you noticed, did you? Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten. Please make like her mother. She has the stuff to be a great warrior, but commands only one arm and is yet preciously young. Do you...
I saw it. There it is. You're not getting it? Oh, is that the sword seal? You gotta go in the other one.
For continuing just in case. After the fourth on the through the bottom secluded area that needs to get another pet. Dog past the deadly rats and drop down finally like the talisman to the top. Basically climb up the ladder without the road stuck with you within its clear to make your escape for support. If you don't have the other two as map fragment, head west along the road to Fort Barrel. You'll find the map fragment near the Dragon River West, but great. I also spent 40 minutes fighting these gods in a possible at the Divine Tower of Taylor before we could get to the legendary God Slayer Greatsword. I did this because it's really good and it's eventually used in this video. However, the God Slayer puzzle is extremely difficult and I don't recommend going out of your way to get this weapon, at least not at this point. All that said, if you're interested, you'll find a link to a guide on how to get it near the bottom of this video's description. And now we're ready to take on the god. Travel south from the southern Illuminous Swamp Bank to the impassable Great Bridge. There is a transporter there that will take you to the chamber outside the plaza at Great. The festival is taking place inside the plaza. There's several NPCs found, some familiar and some new. One of those new NPCs is there. If you want to hear his announcement, approach Utopia to the north and hold on while speaking to any of the other NPCs. Doing so will interrupt Garen's speech and he doesn't like to repeat himself. Before speaking to Garen, taking place inside the plaza, there's several NPCs found, some familiar and some new. One of those new NPCs is there. If you want to hear his announcement, approach Utopia to the north and hold on while speaking to any of the other NPCs. Doing so will interrupt Garen's speech and he doesn't like to repeat himself. Before speaking to Garen directly, take a moment to speak with Bly, Alexander, and speak with Megan Carolina.
You just said to do the opposite of that.
Once you're done speaking with everyone, make your way up to Garen and initiate the reduct fight. After a short cutscene, Garen will give another quick speech, which will unlock the department's fight gesture. Head through the chapel, find a lift, and take it down to the battlefield. If you don't want to boss spoilers, you can skip the next timestamp.
Ah, there you are. Took your sweet time. The players are all made up. I'm waiting for the code. Let's give them a show to remember, eh? Just don't you go dying. For Ronnie's sake, too. Once more into the fray together. This might even be fun.
Champions! Welcome! The stars are aligned! The festival is nigh! General Radon, mightiest demigod of the shattering, awaits you! Champions, prepare for battle! Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune! A celebration of war! The Radon Festival!
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here.
By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well, it is none other than General Radon himself. To think, I could face a great champion of the shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, gosh. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute.
But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking.
Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
Are you good and prepared, young chum? The festival begins. Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture.
General Radon is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by malarious scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry.
Oh, gathering of champions! The revels begin! The celebration of war! The Radon Festival!
You will find the field of battle past the church ahead, upon the shore under the fort. General Radon is there, even now, divested of his wits, devouring corpses, and howling at the sky. You will find the field of battle past the church ahead, upon the shore under the fort. General Radahn is there, even now, divested of his wits and howling at the sky.
Sheesh. Oh, God, you're scared. No, don't get off the horse. Please. No. You don't stop, boy, shit.
Good. I was waiting for you. Oh, what a sick way to fight it. The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you. And did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nocturne, where Ranni's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star met the earth. We'll take up our sword once more for Mistress Ranni. Let's meet where the falling star met the earth. And we'll go into battle again. Side by side. My only purpose is to fight for Ranni's fate, sword and fire. The curtain's rising. On the final act. Let's meet where the falling star, and we'll go into battle. My only purpose is to fight the curtain's rising.
Where's Alexander? I feel like I'm supposed to talk to him. How can I not see him? He's a huge jar.
Hey, but she will give you the polite bow gesture. Once you're done, I'll keep it brief. You want to spend the initial phase of the fight summoning, initiate the Radahn fight. After a short Jaren's speech, and he doesn't like repeating himself. Before speaking to Jaren directly, take a moment to speak with Blythe, Alexander, and Finger Maiden Theralina. Theralina won't have anything to say, but she will give you the polite bow gesture. Once you're done speaking with everyone, make your way up to Jaren and initiate the Radahn fight. After a short cutscene, Jaren will give another quick speech, which will unlock the Hardening Cry gesture. Head through the chapel, find the lift, and take it down to the battlefield. If you don't want any boss spoilers, you can skip or dodge Radahn's gravity arrows or take cover behind debris on the field. Summoning the Great Horned Traggoth here will unlock the casual greeting gesture, but there will be one other opportunity to get it at a different boss fight. Close the distance and Radahn will enter his melee phase.
I'm gonna be really close. I did summon him, but I didn't get a gesture.
You want to spend the initial phase of the fight summoning the various NPC allies. Have anything to say, but she will give you the polite bow gesture. Once you're done speaking with everyone, make your way up to Jaren and initiate the Radahn fight. After a short cutscene, Jaren will give another quick speech, which will unlock the Hardening Cry gesture. Head through the chapel, find the lift, and take it down to the battlefield. If you don't want any boss spoilers, you can skip to the next timestamp, otherwise I'm going to talk strategy for Radahn, but I'll keep it brief. You want to spend the initial phase of the fight summoning the various NPC allies. Either dodge Radahn's gravity arrows or take cover behind debris on the field. Summoning the Great Horned Traggoth here will unlock the casual greeting gesture, but there will be one other opportunity to get it at a different boss fight. Close the distance and Radahn will enter his melee phase. Once you've made it to the second phase of the fight, you'll be able to summon any allies that die for another go at it. My last piece of advice is to stay around the highest dune on the battlefield, as it provides great cover from Radahn's meteor attack. He's not too difficult of a boss, as long as you're leaning on allies that invested a decent number of levels into the Vigor stat. Ideally, your Vigor stat is between 35 and 40. This is just a recommendation, but a good one to follow. When defeated, Radahn will drop the Remembrance of the Star Scourge along with a Great Rune. A short cutscene will play out and he'll appear near a new site of grace on the battlefield. Discover it, then speak with Blythe nearby. Find Alexander peeking through remains a short distance to the south. Speak through all of his dialogue until he says, "Just you wait when next we meet," which is followed by a soft chuckle. Return to the chapel at Redmane Castle. Jaren will be sitting in a chair with some new dialogue. After he...
Oh my god, how could I not see him? He's like 5 feet away.
Ah, hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward, and as such, I can hardly stand to face one such as you. But don't you think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time. And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering? The greatest of all wars. Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet. The bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering? The greatest of all wars. Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet.
At last, the war festival has ended. Brave champion, you have our gratitude. The celebration was spectacular. General Radahn is surely pleased. Festering with rot and crippled by madness, all he wanted was an honorable death. Finally, my work is done. I'm no longer bound to this fortress. I have a task in mind. Old business, you could say. You wouldn't understand. May we meet again, if the fates deign it. Brave champion. It's time I went on my way. May we meet again, if the fates deign it. Brave champion. It's time may we meet again, if the fate...
Discover it, then speak with Blythe nearby. Find Alexander peeking through remains a short distance to the south. Speak through all of this dialogue until he says, "Just you wait when next we meet," which is followed by a soft chuckle. Return to the chapel at Redmane Castle. Jaren will be sitting in a chair with some new dialogue. After he's said all he has to say, fast travel back to the chamber outside the plaza, and a new boss fight will appear in the plaza, where you'll have to face off with a misbegotten warrior and a crucible knight. Their defeat is rewarded with the Rune's Greatsword, one of the legendary armaments. If the fight proves too difficult, you can always return to do it later. To get a little more backstory on Blythe and PG.
That's why I'm always confused when that happens. So it's the same exact door, but it changed. Where's the other guy? Where's the knight? These guys. I hate this guy. And everything he does works out so well for him. Wait, that's a new set of builds? I'm very confused. They're like 2 feet apart. Oh.
Chamber outside the plaza, and a new boss fight will appear in the plaza, where you'll have to face off with a misbegotten warrior and a crucible knight. Their defeat is rewarded with the Rune's Greatsword, one of the legendary armaments. If the fight proves too difficult, you can always return to do it later. To get a little more backstory on Blythe and PG, you can go speak with PG. will have something to say about Blythe. Then you can actually find Blythe trapped in the forlorn Everjail where Darrell was previously caught. After speaking with Blythe at the Everjail, you release him immediately or go back to Eden for Warden Rouge first. None of this will affect the endings for any of the NPCs involved, but it will provide more context to those endings for anyone that's interested. Next, fast travel to Fort Type West and make your way down into the new giant crater in the ground. We're going to him immediately or go back to ET for Warden Rouge first. None of this will affect the endings for any of the NPCs involved, but it will provide more context. If the fight proves too difficult, you can always return to do it later. To get a little more backstory on Blythe and EG, if you go speak with EG, we'll have something to say about Blythe. Then you can actually find Blythe trapped in the forlorn.
You finally come. Blythe told me everything. You've defeated General Radahn, unlocking the stars. The General was blighted by scarlet rot and driven to madness. But not long ago, he was hailed as the mightiest demigod of them all. There is no parallel to your achievement, nor to Lady Rani's acute judgment of character. Thanks to you, Lady Rani's fate once again stirs, and the path to Nokron has opened. Descend underground, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. The precious treasure of Nokron. Oh, Blythe wanted me to tell you not to bother waiting for him, and head straight to Nokron. Blythe has been given an important task, apparently a matter of great urgency. You need not await Blythe. Descend underground alone, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. The precious treasure of Nokron, so that Lady Rani may tread the dark path of the Empyrean. You need not descend underground and make it yours, so that Lady...
It's you. It's me, Blythe. Old E.G. trapped me here. Told me I'd bring naught but bale to Lady Rani. But there's no chance that could happen. I'm part of her being. A very shadow. I thought old E.G. knew as much. Honestly, I don't know what's going on anymore. My thanks, friend. I'm going to see Mistress Rani now. I don't know what came over old E.G., but even if the odds are slim, I need to check the Mistress is safe. Now, Rani can finally set in motion the fight against her fate she's dreamt of for so long. I'm going to see Mistress Rani now. I don't know what came over old E.G., but even if the odds are slim, I need to check the Mistress is safe. I'm going to see Mistress... I don't know what came, but even if the odds are slim...
Stop it. You could have did that on me. He's still chasing me? My God. I'm missing quite a few. I feel like I've noted it. I don't think there's any like super cool. There's one behind a tree. You like fucking things. Stop it. There you go. It's a retarded amount of them. Yeah, I'm not this far. damage of these custards is just insane. Without that, just walk right into the perfect spot. He's gonna set it really soon. The only reason I did it is because I thought it helps. Whatever. Where am I? The guy should have come in. How do you go underground? Oh my god, come on, you're kidding me. How do you go under? There's a whole underground everything. Please load. I can't tell anything if you're not gonna fucking load it. Oh my god, my fucking life. Fuck you. Why the fuck can't they just show the damn map with the fucking sites of grace? What is so hard about that? What the fuck is that, you dumb cunt? Those are no one fucking photo. You've got to be joking. What else would I want? I don't even understand. Oh my fucking God. Are you serious right now? As if I'm not already having issues, you're gonna do that? Really? What the? Go away! What? Oh my God, what's happening? I can't believe this. There's nothing over here. I've done this like 2,000 times. It's very confusing, actually. Like, why is this even an area? Disney. It seems like it's like a trick area. There's not even. Oh. Great aim. Unreal, really. I thought this went to Caleb. Do I do this every fucking time? Please don't go somewhere I don't want it to. Maybe it does go to Caleb and it's still going. I can actually go get mine. That's cool. How come there's a Divine Tower of Liurnia if she... I don't think she even had a Great Rune. What is this? Is that where I just got in the site? I suppose it could be, yeah. So I'll get out of it. There is a tower in Liurnia. But wouldn't it be to get Renala's... But Renala doesn't have a Great Rune, does she? Oh, you have to invert... I get it. I remember. Alright, his next step was Nocturne. I should just call it for the day, I think. It's a good place to stop, because I'm not going to do much more than that. I can't believe how much I've done in just 2 days. It's insane. God, Altus looks so small. That's intriguing. I never thought it was small before. But it really isn't large. A lot of ruins.
Their defeat is rewarded with the Rune's Greatsword, one of the legendary armaments. If the fight proves too difficult, you can always return to do it later. To get a little more backstory on Blythe and Peachy, you can go speak with Thought. After speaking with Blythe at the Upper Jail, you can release him immediately or go back to EG for more information first. None of this will affect the endings for any of the NPCs involved, but it will provide more context to those endings for anyone that's interested. Next, fast travel to Fortide West and make your way down into the new giant crater in the ground. We're going to venture into Nokron Eternal City to get the Figure Slayer Blade. However, and this is crucial, we must avoid speaking with Ronnie after getting the Figure Slayer Blade, as doing so will cause Elvis to die and prevent us from completing his quest. The only time it will be safe to speak with Ronnie once we have the Figure Slayer Blade is after we've gotten the Magic Scorpion Charm from Celibus and his quest. This is really important to remember, so you'll probably hear me repeat it a few times.
But she didn't even ask for it yet.
So that I can hold it in my offhand without preventing the use of my main hand weapon skill. Afterwards, continue making your way source in the game. I put the no skill action you'll need to be sprinting forward in order to make. If you manage it, you'll get the Ghost Flame Torch, which is hands down the best light source in the game. I put the no skill Ash of War on it so that I can hold it in my offhand without preventing the use of my main hand weapon skill.
That's really annoying. So it's just because I have an Ash of War attached to the fucking torch? And it's overriding the main weapon? That's so annoying.
Afterwards, continue making your way through to the Nokron Eternal City site of Grace. As you your ask when defeated. Head northeast along the bridge, exit west onto natural terrain, and find the ancestral wood site of Grace a short distance off the beaten path.
That would already done.
From here, we'll make our way into the Night Sacred Ground, where the tier legendary Ashen remains. It's an excellent spirit summons for low FP characters, as it consumes HP rather than FP to summon. As a general tip, the giant metal sphere enemies will usually drop a larval tier the first time they are defeated. You'll eventually arrive at the Night Sacred Ground site of Grace. From there, head northeast to find the Finger Slayer Blade along with a Great Ghost Bloodlord. Now that we have the Finger Slayer Blade, we must avoid speaking to Ronnie at all costs until we are done with Celibus's quest, which we are going to do in short order. But before that, let's complete the next step in Alexander's questline. First, fast travel to the CO for Riverbank site of Grace, then move northeast towards the location marked on the map. Eliminate the two ancestral followers standing guard, then climb the ladder onto the scaffolding. There is an easy-to-miss ledge you can drop down to, and from there it's a short walk over to the abandoned merchant. The Stealthy Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 17, which we will need to craft oil pods. These are necessary for the next step in Alexander's quest. All that is required to craft an oil pod is a single malted mushroom, which are found in abundance in subterranean areas. One should be enough, but craft a few just in case. Fast travel to the Liurnia Highway north side of Grace, then make your way along the northeast path. You should find Alexander stuck in a hole near the cliff overlooking Jarberg. First, fast to the building flame torch, which is...
I did find it odd though, because she never asked for the Finger Slayer Blade yet. Did I miss something? I just when she asked for it. What it was to stop, I think. It's just too much YouTubing. Not enough Elden Ring.
wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished, and we must answer the call of grace.
What's that do?